All right. So the idea from any shot, every single application that I'm going to teach you today can be used in full or in part. Most of y'all come from IM, it sounds like, and are used to this part. Okay. I'm from most Oregon people are as well. You can take any single portion off of a shot and still have the same effect. You're going to lose power first off, and then you're going to lose speed second off. Okay. Accuracy is usually going to stay about the same, regardless of how you're giving it out there. All your shots are going to stem from the centripetal motion of your body. Okay, that's starting from the ground, from the feet that we just said we're not going to run around and dance like fools like Harry does and falls on his ass. It's funny, and we like to make fun of him. We're going to plant our feet and move into something. Okay, our first centripetal motion is rotating right along our hip axis. Okay, if we all take our chin and put it on our shoulders, okay, and point our shoulder towards someone else, we'll notice that our hips don't have to move here. Okay, we still have rotation to turn around. Okay, we're looking to actually move the hips autonomously from our shoulders. So if we move just the hips, okay, this is where our power is going to come from. When we wind up, it's horrible garb to do this, but you know, it's kind of cold. When we wind up, we want to cock the hips back without moving our stance and our shoulders. No matter what weapon combination we have. If we're single sword, okay, if we're Florentine, if we're sword and shield, if we're polearm even, we want to move and then move into something. I don't know your name. Come here. Drop your stuff.
Josh.
I don't know. All right. Here. Oh, turn. What do you Put your hand on my shoulder. Push me. Okay. See how he's leaning? Push me again. Okay. Rotate your hips when you do it. So instead of pushing this way, just put a little turn. Is that a lot easier?
Yeah.
Okay. This is where all your power is going to generate. This is also going to translate into a lot of speed. Okay. This is a centripetal rotation around your central axis. Like I said a minute ago, something I like to quote is called the Moyo Dobu Tanji. It's a Korean manuscript from, I believe, the 17th century. I'm probably getting that wrong. I'm glad it's on film, getting it wrong. But one of the verses says that you should stand like your head is suspended from a string. There's also some texts that are Japanese that are saying that you should have a pole running through your body. That's also something else I'll start with. So after this hip rotation, we have the shoulder rotation. Like I said, anytime you take something off of a rotation, what's up, man? Anytime you take something off of this process, you're decreasing your energy and speed from something. This is the first place most am-guarders will lose momentum, is in their abdominal muscles using their shoulders. Okay? When you throw this, you'll notice my shoulders fall back. This is tightening up. If this arm comes up towards here, if everybody picks up whatever they got, pulls it back, you'll feel the shoulder tighten up right in here. Okay? This is your muscle in between your pectoral and delt here, basically impacting itself and not giving you any room. We're trying to make it not a shock absorber. Anytime you have play here, you can move up to it and it'll act as a shock absorber. So what you want is to pull this back and you'll feel this tighten. When I teach newbies this, I take your sword, put it on your opposite shoulder. You can feel that same kind of stretch there. What this is going to do, it's going to take out this play of, well, I can push my hips, but nothing's happening still. Because that's not your shot. This is your shot, okay? So from here, you can feel this tightening up here. If you tighten your abs, you'll notice that this rotation, your shoulders should move in unison with the hips. Okay? You can also, it's the same way we just did this with our arms, you can also force this by rotating the hip, and you feel that shoulder can't move anymore. This is pretty limited, but when you're teaching somebody, this will help because they can still throw the same shot by overextending. This does not work very well for women. If you're teaching it this way with women, teach them with their sore foot forwards and have them turn the opposite direction. Their hips will, since they're strung on the sides, the bones in here will bind just because of their natural physiology. So in case any of y'all have female fighters that are training things, that's good to know. So basically, we are moving an entire shot from our toes. We are starting here, rotating through, and then accelerating the sword.